I had one question. That was, would we have communion? That is
Yeah.
So
we have wine.
Okay.
We have tequila. We have Hennessy. We have beer. We have a full bar.
I don't know if that's the communion.
I told you. But, it's going to be unlike any
you need
church.
Wine for a communion?
You do need wine.
I got wine. Got wine.
I don't know about tequila
and what about the bread?
We got bread in the kitchen. We can bring some bread out. No problem. No problem. What else you need?
I would do the grape juice.
No, what?
You say you're on the road.
Yeah, on the wrong cruise.
And you got new music.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Came out Tuesday. It's the #1 gospel album on iTunes.
Came out and is #1 already. Congratulations.
Yes. Thank you so much.
It's called Live Through It?
Yes, that is the title of the album.
And that's the title of the single?
Absolutely. Yes, sir.
And you're going to do that at the top of the hour?
Looking forward to it. Absolutely.
All right. All right. Let's get right into it. Light the Way. Now, what's the message in Light the Way?
Light the Way. It's a song. Actually, a good friend of mine, Israel, actually wrote that song. He's on the album with me. It's basically like, God, it's basically light the path, show me the way. I feel lost sometimes. I don't know which way to go, and I need your direction. I need you to be a light for my path.
The pretty boy. Which one? Right. Ooh.
Yes. Light the Way. James Fortune, the best talking gospel singer. Next to Kirk Franklin.
You heard my 3 words?
Next to Kirk Franklin, and Kirk Franklin is on the CD.
Yes, Kirk. Of course, I've looked up to him for so many years. He's been a mentor to me. Just one of my favorite gospel artists. His writing, his style, everything. And he agreed to introduce this CD. It's our first ever live recording, so he introduced us at the very beginning, and it was such an honor for me.
It's too bad you couldn't get any big names on this, too.
Take it out. Yeah. Okay, James Fortune, you always have a message in all of your CDs. And what's the message in this CD, Live Through It?
What Live Through It is a message basically that says, we all got to go through some things in this life. It doesn't matter, your background, where you're from. There's some trials and struggles you're going to have to go through, but don't give up because you will live through it. Yeah.
Amen.
And that's the message. Me and my wife, who just walked in, sure wrote that song, and it was something, we were able to live through different things in our lives. God gave us the strength, the grace to make it through it. And so now we're sharing that same message to everyone else around the world. It's people are really being blessed by it, and we just want to encourage everyone to live through whatever you may be going through.
Every time you do a song, you always come with a personal situation that you've gone through. And which one are you doing this?
We'll live through it. It was me and my wife and our family were attacked. Our credibility, we had to go through that situation. I began to ask God. I said, God, why are we going through this? Why,
I know what you're talking about.
And so it was just basically like, James, don't worry about it. Don't trip out about it. Don't start doing, what the enemy wants you to do, coming out and trying to defend. He said, just be still. He said, let me fight this battle for you, and you will live through it. And
you never made a statement about the.
No, we never came out. We did the first initial statement, but after that, a week later, once it was thrown out, we didn't have to make a statement about it.
You made a song.
Yeah. God really blessed us in an amazing way. Brought our family even closer. Just opened so many doors, and now I even have my own radio show, the #1 gospel album right now. So it was really, true what he said. He said, you will. I was in Atlanta. I was actually getting ready to record the video for Hold On that day, and all the lights were out. I was crying. I just talked to my dad and prayed, and I was just in the floor, just praying to God. He said, James, you will live through this.
That's right, because after that story came out, you got the radio show.
Yeah, the radio show.
You came under the Reach family?
Yeah, came under the Reach family. Yeah, we did our first ever live recording. Over 5,000 people sold out in Atlanta, Georgia, and that's this album. That's when we recorded that, lived through it. So I tell everybody, you'll have some moments in your life where you're like, what in the world is going on? But I just share, you will live through this.
And there's so many of the songs that do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you sing?
A little bit. I sing good enough to just kind of teach the real singers the song, and then they take it from there. They take it to the next level.
Because I know Kirk Franklin can sing.
Yeah, I sing a little bit.
No, he does.
I can sing as good as Kirk can sing.
Oh, now we have a challenge.
I love him, but I can sing as good as Kirk can sing. You see, my wife, she's the real singer. See, God gave me help me. He said, I'm going to give you someone that can do what you can't do so well. To cover up for your flaws.
James Fortune and Fiya in Studio Jam coming up at the top of the hour. But right now it's time for news from BlackAmericaWeb.com.
Good morning. It is Thursday, February 27th, 2014. Here are your BlackAmericaWeb.com headlines. As you heard, in the state of Arizona, Governor Jan Brewer announced that she is vetoing the bill. Well, she had a lot of pressure on her. She did.
Super Bowl?
Amongst other things. I mean, Apple Electronics, I'm just saying, a lot of people were coming down and saying they were taking their business away from her. And also on Wednesday, Texas became the latest state to have a federal judge strike down its same-sex marriage ban. And that was a sweeping decision holding that its current prohibition has no legitimate governmental purpose. Well, they have eliminated that, so now it goes back to the state legislature. Older fathers may face higher risk than previously thought for having children with psychiatric problems, including bipolar disorder, autism, and attention deficits. Normally, they say that it's the woman that has the difficulties when you are having children at an older age, but now this link is between older fathers and their children's psychiatric woes. Richard Benton was charged with a DUI after his 12-year-old daughter posed to take a picture after her first date with a boy next to the family's SUV, which then rolled backwards, striking the girl, dragging her 50 to 60 feet and smashing into a tree. And this was a man who has now been charged with DUI in the death of his child. Meanwhile, former NFL star Aaron Hernandez has been involved in a jail altercation, as you may have heard, with another inmate. Neither man required medical attention, but the altercation took place around noon on Tuesday in a common area of the County House of Correction in Dartmouth, where one inmate is supposed to be out of his cell at a time, but in this case, it was not happening. Justin Bieber is in trouble again. Police searching his limo found illegal drugs and paraphernalia. And according to them, less than an ounce of suspected marijuana, 2 large glass smoking pipes containing suspected marijuana residue were found inside the vehicle. They were searching the Cadillac Escalade Tuesday evening after they found a camera inside, and the photographer claimed that it was taken from him by Bieber's bodyguard. And good night. He needs another hobby.
Was he in California?
No, this was in Atlanta.
This is in Atlanta?
Mm-hmm.
You're right, player. He needs to move to Colorado. He likes weed.
Sandy Springs, Georgia.
Just move.
You know you can't tell a 19, 20-year-old boy anything when he's a gazillionaire. You can't tell him anything. James, he needs the Lord. He needs the Lord, James Fortune.
I like the way the Denver.
Those are your headlines.
17 before the hour. This is the TJMS.
That was a good one, James.
Light the way.
Light the way. The wrong way.
See what he did there?
Like what you're saying, James.
Beauty shop.
But and your mom, she prefers the CD or download?
Yeah, she prefers the CD still. She has an iPhone, but she still doesn't necessarily know how to go do the whole download. She said, I want to touch the CD. I want to hold it.
Yeah.
And read the liner notes where it says, "I want to thank God and my mama."
And my mom.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Make sure that's right.
Yeah.
All right. It's called Live Through It, and this is Just Smile.
Ooh,
Just smile.
yeah.
Who's that?
That's 2 young ladies, Deshandra Rideout and Carvina Jones.
And at the top of the hour, what are you going to do?
Live through it. I trust you.
Yeah.
God, I jacked you. Yeah, I trust you. I'm doing Jay's version.
I jacked you. In Studio Jam, James Fortune and Fiya next at the top of the hour. Got to be there at the top. You got 6 minutes.
Awesomeness. Thank you. Appreciate it.
No, not at all.